Hi friends. Good morning. So welcome back to CA File and Indirect Tax revision for your exams. हम लोग फटाफट MCQs खत्म कर देंगे ना day or two, and we'll have two sessions. One on MCQ and one is for the revision. Am I clear? And this is applicable for May 2022 as well as for November 2022 also. Applicable for May 22 as well as for November 2022 also. Am I clear? तो एक बार लाइव आ जाती हूँ मैं and then we'll start with the session. Okay. So आज का प्लान क्या है? Today the plan is there are 110 MCQs. Let me cover as much as possible and then today tomorrow evening करके MCQs खत्म कर देंगे and then we'll have sessions on one session on case study scenario based and one session on revision. Am I clear? Okay. Let's start. I've started with what? I'm starting with MCQs given by ICAI. This is applicable for May 2022 as well as for November 2022 students also. So November 2022 students, if you feel that ma'am there are some changes after this attempt, I'll let you know before your exams. Am I clear? And for you people, I'm starting a new batch for November 2022 students. You can see a fast track batch and it will be in two different ways. One is revision batch and one is question answer batch. Revision batch and question answer batch from somewhere 15th of May. So if you're interested in joining this batch or getting enrolled in this batch, you can call or WhatsApp on the number given or shared on the screen. Am I clear? 9022911770. Okay. So now let's start. Honestly, today the session will not be that big because I was just looking after if I'm going to face any hurdles, but luckily I'm not facing any hurdles. So today evening onwards will be have a good session, but today morning it will be a small session. So let's start with case study. Let's start with MCQs given by ICAI. Again, when I say MCQ, boss, MCQs are not difficult at all. What you require when you say MCQ, what is required? Is only conceptual knowledge. If you're conceptually very clear, if you people are conceptually very clear, you won't find any issues in understanding MCQs. Am I very clear? Okay. And now I have come with something really new, really important. From today onwards, my batch will be completely in English. My batch would be completely in English. So, like, ma'am, why? See, it's not that English should be the only language, but this is what I personally believe, that when you're going to write your exams in English, you should have a habit of listening, understanding the concept in English. Am I clear? What happened is, this is what I feel. I may be wrong, don't take me personally, but this is what I feel, that when I understand in Hindi, understanding may become very fast, but at the end of the day, I have to write in English now. So let's understand in a language which we have to write in the exam. That will make your life easy. Today your life may be difficult. Today you feel ma'am, why like this? Today your life may be difficult, but honestly, in a span of a month, will you be accustomed, used to this, it will make your life very easy. Okay, so let's start. First question. Air Cool Limited, a supplier of air conditioners, is registered under GST in the state of Maharashtra. It has a policy to gift an AC to its employees residing in Gujarat. So first of all, I always ask my student to underline the keywords. Air Cool Limited, a supplier of AC, is registered in Maharashtra. Where is it registered in Maharashtra? Who is he? Supplier of AC. And they have a policy to gift AC to employees. They give ACs to employees. Employer giving, employee supplying goods or services to employee. Employer supplying goods or services to employee at the end of the financial year as per terms of the employment contract. The company installs such ACs at the residence of the employees. To the current financial year, the company gifted its employees 150 ACs and got the ACs installed at the residence of these employees. So, If there are 150 ACs, they must have installed at 150 employees' places. Am I clear? 150 ACs and 150 employees. The open market value of the AC is 52,50,000 excluding GST. Open market value is 52,50,000 excluding GST. Rate of tax is 28%, IGST, and if I say CGST and SGST, 14%, 14%. Am I clear? Am I clear? Now, understand, I am not going to do spoon feeding. I am not going to do spoon feeding. Now you have to compute GST liability. You have to compute GST liability, if any. So A, B, C, D, 4 options they have given. 735C, 735S, 1470I, C is nil, and D 735I GST. I am giving you people a minute time to give me your answer. Give me your answer first. Tell me, what do you feel? What is the answer? Compute GST liability of Air-Cooled Limited, if any. 7,35,000 C GST A, S, C and S equally, B 1470. Answer. I'm waiting for all of you to reply. Boss, the moment you reply, and if you give me a right answer, that will increase your confidence, one thing. Secondly, by chance your answer is wrong, I will come to know what was your thought process, where you went wrong. Where did you went wrong? Getting my point or not? So please, please, please tell me what is the answer. Air-Cooled is in Maharashtra. Employees are in Gujarat. To answer. If I see, if answer, tell me. First of all, what is your answer? A, B, C, D. Tell me what is your answer. I am waiting for you all to reply. Boss, reply fast. Okay, so I will give you the answer. I will give you the answer. Now, first of all, normally what will come to your mind? Location. What will come to your mind is location of supplier, Maharashtra. Place of supply, Gujarat. This will come to your mind. This will come to your mind, yes or no? This will come to your mind, location of supplier Maharashtra, place of supply Gujarat. And so you will say, yes ma'am, this is interstate supply. This is interstate supply. Getting my point or not? And you will say, so 52,50,000. You will say 52,50,000. 52,50,000 ka 28%, 14,70,000. This answer you can give me, which is wrong. Which is wrong. Getting my point? Which is wrong. I hope you are getting my point. This is wrong answer. Now, first of all, when you get such questions, what is important to understand over here is actually there is a supply or not. So one thing I am very clear. We have section 7. Section 7. Am I clear? Section 7 over here, which defines the term supply. Getting my point or not? Now, when I say section 7 says that if I'm giving supply of goods, I should get in return some consideration. But because I'm giving to my employees, there's no such concession over here. So there's no concession. So when there's no consideration, you should go to section 7.1c, schedule 1. You should go to section 7.1c, schedule 1, which says that even if there is consideration missing, it can be supply if it meets the requirement of schedule 1. If it meets the requirement of schedule 1, getting my point or not? Am I clear? Getting my point or not? I hope you are getting my point. It will meet the requirement of schedule 1. But now, when I say schedule 1, we have 4 para. Para 1, para 2, para 3 and para 4. Para 2 says that employer and employee are related party. See, what is para 2? That if you are supplying, if there is supply of goods or services between related party or between distant person in the course or furtherance of business without consideration, I am speaking very slowly. Section 71C, Schedule 1 says that, see, understand, I am just not you to tell you the answer A hai, the answer is A, answer is B, answer is C, answer is D. I am not here to give you only A, B, C, D. This is given by ICAI also. I am here to give you the concept why A, why B, why C and why D. Getting my point or not? Am I clear? So first of all, Section 171C, Schedule 1, Para 2 says that if there is supply of goods or services between related party or between distinct person in the course or furtherance of business without consideration. In the course or furtherance of business without consideration. Getting my point? It is supply. So when I say related party, yes, employer and employee are related party. Employer and employee are related party. But in this provision, there's a proviso that if employer is giving goods or services by way of gift to employee up to rupees 50,000 in a financial year, up to rupees 50,000 in a financial year, it is neither supply of goods nor supply of services. It is neither supply of goods nor supply of services. So now when I say 52 lakhs 50,000, 52 lakhs 50,000 divided by 150 employees, 150 employees. So per person it comes to 35,000. Per person it comes to 35,000. 52 lakhs 50,000 divided by 150 is 35,000 per employee. Per employee is 35,000. So it is neither supply of goods, it is nor supply of services. So when it is not a supply only, when it is not a supply only, calculating, computing GST will not come into picture. Hence the answer is C. Am I clear? Yes, it comes to 35k. Am I clear? Am I clear? Is question number 1 very clear? So let's come to next question, question number 2. Let's come to next question, question number 2. Mr. James Stewart is registered under GST in state of Maharashtra. Always have a habit of underlining the keywords. Right? Correct, Gaurav. Correct, Sonu. So when I say James Stewart is registered in Maharashtra, he sells footwear to his customer locally within the same state. That means he is doing intra-state supply. He has been appointed as an agent. Okay, so now who is principal? Yes, correct. Principal and James is agent. I always have a habit of making flow charts. So when I say flow chart, Toto is principal and James is agent. Am I clear? Toto is principal, James is agent. He has been appointed as an agent by. Toto Shoes, a company registered under GST in the state of Karnataka. Okay, so where is he located? He is located in Karnataka and he is located in Maharashtra. Am I clear? Am I clear? This is, see, you don't know the questions. So don't have time to read again and again and again. So once you start reading, start writing the keywords. 1, Toto principal, James agent, Toto Karnataka, James Maharashtra. The small things are very important. During a financial year, Toto Shoes Limited sends taxable goods 5 crores. Okay, he is sending goods, taxable goods 5 crores from Bangalore stores to Stewart who sells such goods for rupees 5 crores by raising invoice using the GST number of Toto. This is the keyword. He is using, James is issuing invoice, and when he's issuing invoice, he is using the GST of Toto. Can you people tell me what is the meaning of this line? What does this line mean? By raising invoice, by using the GST of Toto. by using the GSTIN of Toto. That means if I just want to draw a diagram over here, small diagram over here, Toto to James to customer, and invoice is in the name of Toto. That means, can I say over here Toto is supplier and customers are recipient? I can say Toto is supplier and customer are recipient, and this person is just acting as an agent. He is just acting as an agent. Getting my point or not? And for that he is charging commission of 60 lakh rupees. Yes, agent is not supplying because he is not issuing invoice in his name. So he is just giving services. He is just giving service over here. So now what you have to calculate over here is compute the value of supply of Toto Shoes Private Limited and Mr. James Stewart for the financial year, assuming that amount given above are exclusive of GST. So they are saying Toto Shoes is nil, James Stewart is 5.6 crore. Toto Shoes is 5 crores, James Stewart is 5.6 crore. Toto Shoes 5 crore, James Stewart 60 lakhs, Toto Shoes 5.6 crores and James Stewart's nil. Answer. First you people give me your answer and then I will let you know. What is the right answer. Fast. Again drawing diagram. Toto, James, customer. He is principal over here. He is agent over here. And invoice issued by agent, but invoice is issued in the name of principal. Answer. So now understand, when the invoice is issued in the name of the principal, so it is supply of the principal. So basically this is supply of the principal and James Stewart is just acting as an agent for which he is getting commission. So here Toto is supplier of goods. Toto is supplier of goods and James is supplier of services. James is supplier of. Am I clear? I should just let me go through it. I will come back to on this again. Okay? Answer is C. Answer is C. Am I clear till here? Is this clear? Come to next question. Third question. Which of the following persons can opt? Please read the question properly. Can opt. Who can opt composition scheme under section 10 subsection 1 or subsection 2 in state of Delhi? Who can opt? Registered persons aggregate turnover in the preceding financial year did not exceed 75 lakhs. Registered person aggregate turnover in the preceding financial year does not exceed 1.5 crore. A person engaged in manufacture of pan masala tobacco. A person engaged in the manufacture of ice creams, other edible ice, whether or not including cocoa. A person engaged exclusively in providing restaurant services. A person engaged exclusively in supply of medicines. Answer. Answer. Who can opt composition scheme? So basically when I say composition scheme, I have few criteria. First is my previous year's aggregate turnover should not exceed 1.5 crore and in special category state it should not exceed 75 lakhs. In my preceding year's aggregate turnover should not exceed 1.5 crore or in special category state it should not exceed 75 lakhs. So this 2% did not exceed, can go, did not exceed, can go. Now, this is clearly no. 2 less than nahi, up to 1.5 crore. 2 less than nahi, up to 1.5 crore. Because up to 1.5 crore is also eligible to opt for composition scheme. Next, pan masala, tobacco is completely in the list. It's given the list that these people cannot go for composition scheme. Same is for ice creams also. The one who want to manufacture ice creams cannot go. Restaurant service supplies are allowed, and a person exclusively in supply of medicine. See boss, there's a list which all goods cannot go into composition scheme. In that you have pan masala, in that you have ice creams, in that medicine is not given. That means medicines is allowed. So answer is 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6 is B. 1, 2, 5, 6 is B. Tell me, is this clear? Now, where I got confused, I'll tell you. I got confused when they used the word Delhi. I got confused when they have used the word Delhi. Why? Because Delhi will not come under special category states. Delhi will not come under special category states. It will not come under special category states. So this can be your mind. Oh, I am in state of Delhi. It is not a special category states. So for Delhi, the limit is up to 1.5 CR. But up to 1.5 CR also means it includes 75 lakhs also. So 1 and 2 is also covered over here. Okay. Is question number 3 clear? Is question number 3 clear? Please reply. Okay, fourth question. State which of the following statement is incorrect. Which of the following statement is incorrect? An agent supplying taxable goods. Incorrect. Okay. First always, which one is incorrect? Huh? This is where we people can do mistake. We people may not read the question properly. Which one is correct? Game over. Am I clear? Okay. An agent supplying taxable goods on behalf of principal, where invoice issued in the name of principal is required to get compulsory registered under GST. This is the agent. These are 2-3 points where you people get confused like anything. So now tell me, I'm an agent over you. I'm supplying goods on behalf of my principal. But invoice is issued in the name of principal. That means, who am I? I am a supplier of service. Supplier of goods is compulsory to get themselves registered. But supplier of service is only when the turnover exceeds 20 lakhs. Only when the turnover exceeds 20 lakhs. Getting my point or not? Am I clear? Am I clear? So this is incorrect. This one is incorrect. An agent, again I'm repeating the question. An agent supplying taxable goods on behalf of principal. An agent supplying taxable goods on behalf of principal where invoice is issued in the name of principal. Invoice issued in the name of principal. So when invoice is issued in the name of principal, who is supplier of goods? Principal. Agent is supplier of service because agent is just going to charge commission, and when it's commission there is no compulsory registration. Am I very clear? This is incorrect statement. Second, persons required to direct TDS under section 51 whether or not separate registered under GST are compulsory required to get registered under GST without any threshold limit. Yes. Section 51, the person is going to deduct TDS will have to get himself registered irrespective of fact whether they're registered or not, and compulsory registrations come there. Next, every person supplying OIDA services from place outside India to a registered person in India is compulsory required. No. But OIDA, when I say OIDA, and suppose it's from outside India. So basically it is import of services. Now I may have two type of recipient. Registered recipient, unregistered recipient. So normally when I say import of services, it is RCM. Normally when I say import of services, it is RCM. That means recipient should get himself registered. But in this case it is RCM. This is very important point I am teaching. In this case it is RCM because he is already registered. So you don't have to take a registration separately for OIDA. He is already registered person, will pay tax as RCM. But when I say unregistered recipient, here what is going to be applicable? forward child mechanism is going to be applicable. So this person will have to compulsory take registration if recipient is unregistered. But in the given question, it is clearly said that the recipient is registered. So OIDAR is not required. Not required to take registration compulsory. Am I clear? Am I clear? Is this clear till here? So this statement is also wrong. This statement is also wrong. First statement wrong, third statement wrong, next statement. Again, a next confusing question, very confusing point. Person who supplies services, other than 9.5. What is 9.5? What is 9.5 services? Section 9, subsection 5. What is 9.5 services? Can you people tell me? 9.5 of CGST Act. I always give shortcut for year. Can you people tell me what will come under 9.5? Tell me what will come under 9.5. Tell me fast. Waiting for you all to reply. Restaurant. Restro. What is restro? Hat. Shortcut is hat. Housekeeping services, accommodation services, transportation services. Shortcut is HAT. HAT. Housekeeping services, accommodation services and transportation services. This is 9.5. Other than 9.5 they're talking about. So if you are supplying services through ECO, where ECO is required to collect tax under section 52, whether this person is compulsory required to get registered under GST without any threshold limit, confirm yes or no. I am a person who is supplying services through ECO, where ECO is collecting TCS under section 52. So I am not talking about ECO. When ECO is collecting tax under section 52, ECO will have to compulsory get himself registered, but they're not asking about ECO, they're asking about the person who is supplying services. Do I need to take registration number compulsorily without any threshold limit, yes or no? No. Answer is no. This is applicable for goods. If a person is supplying goods through ECO, irrespective of the turnover, you will have to get yourself registered. First registration chapter is very important chapter. So many small minute details, minute questions, points are there. If you people don't emphasize them properly, you will end up doing mistake in the exams. So we have I think 3 wrong statement, 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3 and 4. So answer is C. 1, 3 and 4. Answer is C. Yes. Only if turnover exceeds 20 lakhs. Only if turnover exceeds 20 lakhs. 1, 3 and 4. Correct. Fifth question. Mr. Lal, a registered person under GST, was a proprietor of Mrs. Spiced Restaurant. Again I'm reading. Mr. Lal, a registered person under GST, was a proprietor of Mrs. Spiced Restaurant. He died and left behind his wife and son on 15th August. His son Mr. Pal wants to continue the business of the deceased person. The GST consultant of Mrs. Spiced Restaurant gave advice to Mr. Pal as to how he can continue the business of his deceased father. Which of the following option is correct in accordance with the provision of GST law? Even if I don't read the option, can you people tell me the answer? Mr. X is no more there. His son is going to continue the business. So when it comes to registration, tell me what needs to be done. Tell me what will be the point? What will be the point? If I don't even read the answer, at times you should be knowing the answers without even reading the options. This is what is concept now. You will think after reading the options, you will think the answer. That means you are not conceptually clear. Good morning, good morning. So who are joining right now, I'm starting my new batch for November 2022 from somewhere 15th of May. So anybody is interested can WhatsApp me or call on the number shared on the screen. Yes, GST span based. GST span based registration. See, where is change in constitution? Where it is change in constitution? And they have not spoken. I'll assume over here proprietor. So proprietorship is going to continue as proprietorship only. Proprietor is changing. GST span based. GST span based. Getting my point or not? So let's see which of the following option is correct. Mr. Pal should apply for new registration under GST in his name under his own PAN. Yes or no? I think A is answer. I think A is answer. The proprietorship name will remain same. Mrs. Spicestone Restaurant. No need to change the name. You'll have to get registered in your PAN. B. Mr. Pal can get the authorized signatory changed by approaching to the proper. Why? See, why only authorized signatory? The concerned person is not alive. So this will not work only. Mr. Pal should close. Why he should close and start? Boss, there is something called his goodwill. His father must have worked for years and must have a name in that business. You cannot change the name. The moment you change the name, goodwill gone. Mr. Pal should do the business with his mother as a new proprietor of Mrs. Spicestone, and Mr. Pal should act as a manager. Where it is said that son cannot continue the business or daughter cannot continue the business, only wife can continue the business. No. So answer is A. Answer is A. Am I clear? Okay. Next question. Sixth question. Mrs. Raman Plastics is a manufacturer of plastic toys. Is registered at GST. Okay, who is he? Again, when I keep on telling this, please, he is a manufacturer of plastic toys. He is registered in Himachal Pradesh. He furnishes a return on monthly basis. Now, what is he doing? He is procuring raw material from Punjab. That means he is doing interstate purchase. Tapan, I don't know whether it is irrelevant right now, but you don't know now if this question is on composition scheme, then purchase. He's during the month of April purchased 35 lakhs, material 35 lakhs and paid IGST of 6.3 lakhs. So when I say 6.3 divided by 35, that means 18% GST, right? That means 18% GST. So during the month of April 2021, it purchased material of rupees 35 lakhs and paid IGST of amounting rupees 6.3 lakhs. Okay. It's applied 30% of its production in Jammu and Kashmir, and 70% production was supplied taxable at the rate of 0.1% to merchant exporter. Now understand, he has purchased something in 18% and giving it in 0.1%. What is this called? What is this called? You are buying something in 18% and supplying something in 0.1%. What is this called as? Tell me. Inverted duty structure. Inverted duty structure. Getting my point or not? Inverted tax structure, inverted duty structure. Getting my point? You are buying in 18%, you are supplying in 0.1%. Tell me, will you be able to utilize your input tax credit? Will you be able to utilize your input tax credit? Yes or no? Will you be able to utilize your input tax credit? Yes or no? Please tell me. No. So what to be done in this case? What to be done in this case? See, this all questions should come to your mind on your own. Then what to be done in this case? If you are not able to utilize your input tax credit ITC, then what are you going to do? Now what is the next option? Then what is the next course? I just cannot let go my ITC. I just cannot let go my ITC. What should be the next step? Exactly, refund. Refund, right? Now the return for the month of April was duly filed in time, that is within the due date, because you're filing return on monthly basis, because you're filing return on monthly basis. So for April month's due date is May 2021, 20th May. They have filed return within the due date. They have filed return within the due date. Getting my point? The last date up to which, now tell me, when it comes to refund, what is the time period for refund under GST? What is the time period of refund in GST? What is the time period to claim refund under GST? Answer. What is the time period to claim refund under GST? Fast. Two years from relevant date. Yes, this is the answer. 2 years from relevant date. Now what is the relevant date? The relevant date varies as per situation. Relevant date will vary as per situation. Your situation is inverted duty structure. Your situation is inverted duty structure, yes or no? So when I say inverted duty structure, so inverted duty structure provision is 2 years from due date. So due date is 20th May 2021. So your relevant date is 20th May 2021. From that 2 years is 20th May 2023. Am I clear? Am I clear? Next question. 7th one. Yes, 7th one. Jolly Electronics Private Limited, an authorized dealer of GG Micro Limited, is located and registered under GST in Lucknow, UP. It has sold following items to Mr. Rakesh. Okay, who is Jolly? An authorized dealer of Micro Limited, is located and registered under GST in Lucknow, UP. It has sold following items to Mr. Rakesh: refrigerator, stabilizer, LED TV, split AC, stabilizer of AC, and total value. Sorry. Total value is होता है छोटे में बड़ी बड़ी बातें होती रहती है. बड़े बड़े शहरों में छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है. Oh my God. Total value is 115. Now, Jolly Electronics Private Limited has given a single invoice indicating price of each item separately. Single invoice, but price separately. Mr. Rakesh has given a 1 lakh rupee for all the items as composite discounted price. Now tell me, which type of supply is this? And what rate will be applicable? Whether it is composite supply, whether it is mixed supply, whether other than composite and mix and highest for 28%, other than composite and mix and respective rate applicable. Tell me your answer with reason. Am I clear? Give me your answer. Answer. What is the answer? Which supplies, whether it is composite, now what is composite? Composite means in ordinary course of business, this will all come together. So for sure, this is not the concept, refrigerator, LED TV, so this is for sure not composite. Now mix. Mix में single invoice is important, but each item is written separately. No, it is not mix also. Mix में you cannot bifurcate. You can see single invoice total 115 mix. But single invoice giving breakup is not mix. I hope you are getting my point. No, ABCD, don't give me answer. First understand the concept. This line is very important, indicating price of each item separately. Don't learn. Exactly, it is neither composite supply, it is not mixed supply, it is individual supply, and individual supply will have in their respective rate. Individual supply will have their respective rate. I hope you people are getting my point. I hope you people are getting my point. Am I clear? Answer is not C, answer is D. D for Delhi, D for dog, D for dance, D for डर. डर के आगे जीत है. And tomorrow I'll set my time from tomorrow onwards, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I'll come in morning hours, and evening tell me evening time. But no, it's not about compounded price. It's about invoice tapan. You should give, see, suppose I go and buy a gift hamper. I go and buy a gift hamper. Suppose gift hamper is 1,500. Single price, and I get a discount of 2 and I pay 1,200. What I pay will not matter. What is in the invoice matters. I am planning somewhere over here, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. What is VSL? What is VSL? Yeah, value and supply is 1,200. Oh my god. Value of supply is 1,200. Price actually paid or payable, transaction value. Price actually paid or payable, transaction value. Clear? Clear? Okay. 8th question. Radhika Travels Private Limited purchased a bus chassis from Jyoti Motors for a consideration of rupees 80 lakhs on 1st August. Radhika Travels Private Limited sends the bus chassis for bodybuilding to Mrs. Hanumant Fabricators and paid in advance the total consideration of rupees 25 lakhs received by Mrs. Hanumant Fabricators on 10th August. Messrs. Hanumant Fabricators, after completing the bus body, informed Radhika Travels Private Limited for inspection of the work done on 1st September. Radhika Travels Private Limited visited the workshop of Ms. Hanuman Fabricators on 7 September, confirmed that the bus body was in accordance with the terms of the contract. Mrs. Hanuman Fabricators raised an invoice of rupees 25 lakhs on 15 September and supplied chassis along with the bus body, so consider along with the invoice on 16 September. So date of invoice, September. Date of payment 10th of August. And date of supply is 16th of September. State the time of supply in this case for supply made by Mrs. Hanuman Fabricators out of choice. First of all, state the time of supply. So to know the time of supply, tell you what is the first thing you should be knowing of. Tell me, to know time of supply, what is the first thing you should know? Tell me fast, whether it is supply of goods or whether it is supply of services. Yes, now tell me, is this supply of goods or is this supply of services? Radhika has purchased bus chassis and given to Hanuman for bodybuilding. For bodybuilding, is it a supply of, because when you say bodybuilding, Hanuman will be doing two things. He will be supplying goods also, he will be supplying services also for bodybuilding. Now what is this called as? Is this called as supply of goods or is this called as supply of services? Yes, clearly we have a notification circle over here. It is service. It is service. And when I say service, what is the rule for time supply? If invoice is issued within the given time period, if invoice, not job work. If invoice is issued within the given time period, so date of invoice or date of payment, whichever is earlier. If invoice is issued within the given time period, if invoice is issued within the given time period, 30 days. Invoice should be issued either earlier or within 30 days from date of completion of service. So date of invoice or date of payment, whichever is earlier. So 10th August will be the answer. 10th August will be the answer. Please tell me, is this point clear or not? Am I clear? Am I very clear? Next question. 9. Baki Bihari Pedawala owns a famous sweet shop located and registered under GST in Mathura, UP. Owns a famous sweet shop. Okay. In Mathura, UP. He received an order for 200 kg of sweets on 2nd May. He has received an order of 200 kg sweets on 2nd May from Ghum Ghum Travels Private Limited, located in same locality of Mathura, and registered at GST for a total consumption of 1 lakh. Complete order of sweets was delivered. Okay. 5th of May, but without invoice, as accountant was on leave. Invoice was raised on 6th of May. Payment was on 7th of May. So basically, this is what you have to say: time of supply of goods. So what is the rule for time of supply of goods? What is the rule of time of supply of goods? If you have issued invoice timely, the date of invoice. If no, then last of issuing invoice. And invoice should be issued at or before the removal of the goods. So 5th May was the last date of issuing the invoice. You had not issued invoice timely. So date of last day of issuing the invoice, yes or no? Am I clear? Bill to ship model कहाँ गया यहाँ पे? Why there is bill to ship model? No bill to ship model over here. What? Yes, invoice or last day of issuing the invoice, section 12 of CGST Act. Yes. Next, 10 question. Am I clear till here? Am I clear till here? Ten question. Mrs. Doom Furniture Mart located and registered at GST in the state of Chhattisgarh. I'm again reading the question. I told you earlier today's session will be small because I wanted to check some technical issue which is all resolved now. So from today evening onwards and tomorrow onwards it will be a regular session. Mrs. Doom Furniture Mart located and registered under GST in the state of Chhattisgarh sells furniture from its showroom to Mrs. Lucky Dhaba located and registered under GST in the state of Jharkhand. Mrs. Lucky Dhaba requested, so today I am taking only these 10 questions. We'll meet again at 3:30, not 3. 3:30. And this will be revision, ekdam, super ekdam. Which bullet train, bullet revision, very fast, okay? So Mrs. Doom Furniture Mart, located and registered at GST in the state of Chhattisgarh, sells furniture from its showroom to Mrs. Lucky Dhaba, located and registered under GST in the state of Jharkhand. Mrs. Lucky Dhaba requests to deliver the furniture to Mr. Pyare Lal at Patna, Bihar. Mrs. Doom Furniture Mart sends the furniture with a proper e-way bill to Patna through a transporter who made the delivery to Mr. Pyare Lal. To determine the place of supply of furniture sold by Mrs. Doom Furniture Mart to Mrs. Lucky Dhaba in the above case. Let me read the question again. Mrs. Doom Furniture is D is in Furniture Mart registered in Chhattisgarh. Sells furniture from its showroom to Mrs. Lucky in Jharkhand. Lucky requested him to give it to Mr. Pyare Lal in Bihar. Now answer this. What is this? Which is this? So tell me, sends furniture to e-way bill. The Mrs. Doom to Lucky. What is the place of supply over here? Which section will be applicable over here? Section 10, 1, what? 10.1b. 10.1b. This is bill to ship model, and bill to ship model, the principal place of business of Lucky will be the place of supply. Answer is Jharkhand B. Am I clear? Am I clear? Very clear. So now understand, I'm setting two plans. One is MCQs, which will be in morning 10 to 12, and bullet revision 3:30 to 5. Okay, so we will be meeting on daily basis on these two timings. Okay, bye. So please do attend live on daily basis. Do let your friends know about the sessions, and do subscribe my channel. Do like, do share, and yes, I'm starting fast track batch fast track batch for November 2022 and Q&A batch for November 2022. Am I clear? For maybe 20th of May. Not maybe, 20th of May. Am I clear? So if you're interested, if you're writing on November 2022, and this is going to help you out decide whether you are able to understand all this. So you're able to understand all this, you'll be able to understand the revision part also. Am I clear? Okay, take care, bye-bye. Sayonara, bye. Bye.